No matter what I did, I could not lose any kind of weight. So I knew that obviously that there had to be some sort of issue, but the doctors that I would see really just did the basic tests and said, I don't know, this is just the way you're going to have to live, and I found that unacceptable.
I had been going through some health problems, and I was just basically sick and tired of being sick and tired all the time. Every time I turned around, I had something or other, and never had any energy. So I just really had my mind set up that I wanted to make some type of a change.
I put on my clothes and they weren't fitting me, and I paid to go size up. We're very vain about that. So I really wanted to, be able to wear clothes and feel good in my clothes and just feel healthy.
Had I not come to Dr. Parsons, I'd be heavier, I'd have more fat on my body, I'd feel sluggish, I'd feel not as healthy as I feel, not as much energy, not as comfortable in my own skin, and just wouldn't be feeling as good as I do today.
Chances are you've experienced the same frustrations as these folks, and perhaps even given up hope that you'll ever have the body you've always dreamed of. No, not that of a model or an athlete necessarily, but one that you can look at in the mirror and be proud of. Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Suzanne Parsons, and I want to share with you an overview of the exciting HCG Fat Blasting Magic program, which I believe can be the solution to one of our world's biggest health challenges, obesity. Now, if you're already too thin to take advantage of an opportunity, please shut this video off right now and go about your happy life. But if you're anything like the millions of people who are struggling with their weight, stay with me. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the endless statistics of the perils of obesity, the heart disease epidemic, the skyrocketing diabetes problem, and the stigma of what people with a weight issue deal with. You know all that. What you may not know is that there's an answer, and you can benefit from it in 3 ways. The first way you benefit is you can lose the weight you really want to and regain the physical look that perhaps you once had. Second, you'll get to know people in a group in this area who are weight challenged and are overcoming that challenge for life. And third, you can achieve this without shelling out the big bucks normally associated with the big name weight loss plans.
It was money well spent, trust me. Like I said, I've been on a quest for health and physical fitness for almost 20 years now, and this is the best I've felt in a long, long time.
This is just something that you can't put a price on. I mean, literally, how do you put a price on your health? But, the self-esteem that comes along with it, carrying yourself better, and for me, even just the way that I conduct business and such, it just changes everything. It literally is priceless.
No, I can't promise you overnight success and the svelte body that you crave, but you can lose the weight and keep it off. Again, if you're already too thin, this may not be for you. Still with me? Good. So what's the product? Is it some small miracle pill or steroid? Or is it a food that you have to buy? Shots that you have to take? Bars that you eat instead of a meal? No. It's a system that works like a charm based on the age-old concept of forming a pact. The P in pact stands for purpose. What's the purpose of you really wanting to succeed? We call it the what for. When you lose the weight, what will be better about your life? Without that what for, no program will sustain you for very long, if at all. But purpose goes far beyond yourself. How about your children and your grandchildren who are depending upon you to be there for them and to be in good health? The A in PACT is for accountability. If you research the subject of weight control, you'll find that the chances for success geometrically increase when there is an accountability factor in the process. Left on our own, it's too easy to cheat on our diets because the easiest person to fool is ourselves. That's why successful people hire personal trainers to hold them accountable. The HCG Fat Blasting Magic program is built on accountability. The C is for community. No matter what your personality, no person is an island. Even the most introverted people need some level of community, and that's the third pillar in PACT. Using the PACT concept and the HCG Fat Blasting Magic program, it'll be fun because each of you will be achieving a deep-seated dream to recapture your youth, tone up, climb a mountain, or satisfy their what-fors. When like-minded people in a small community are sharing the same purpose and accountability to each other, the success possibilities are astounding. The fourth pillar in PACT is T. This is for teamwork. When you look back in history at the space program and Neil Armstrong's first landing on the moon, there were hundreds of team members making that feat possible. At Natural Path Health Center, we bring an amazing team of experts to help you succeed.
It's a great experience. I lost some weight that I couldn't lose for a long time, and I ate really well, and I had a lot of support from the staff here. I would call in every day, and I would get feedback from Dr. Parsons if I wasn't losing weight, or if my numbers were off when I did my little testing, and gave me ideas of what to eat and how to change my, how many calories I should be taking in. And so it's a really great experience. I lost about 30 pounds, and I've also been going to the support group and on Monday nights, and they've also been very helpful in giving ideas of what, how to keep the weight off and go through maintenance now.
What really worked for me is that this was different than traditional approach, and with the changes in my body and my metabolism, my hormones, it just the traditional things that I knew that worked in the past just didn't work, and this was very different. It was very drastic, but I really wanted it and was very committed, and the support that Dr. Parsons gave was wonderful throughout the program and still today, and so that made it very doable for me.
So, what's the next step? Simply commit to invest 30 minutes to attend a webinar right in the comfort of your own home. So there's no driving to a hotel meeting somewhere or even to our office. In the 30 minutes, we'll explain the program in greater detail. While you're registering, just listen to a few of these comments from some of the HCG Fat Blasting Magic Program successes. Just click on the link to get scheduled. Oh, and did I mention I designed this program for myself? And just look at me now.
I would tell anyone that has a weight issue and who's frustrated and who feels that they've tried everything to see Dr. Parsons. She has different programs, and she will find a way for you to lose the weight.
I've lost 20 some odd pounds. Her goal was to make me leaner and meaner. So I've lost 20 plus pounds. I've lost 5 inches off my waist, a shirt size. I feel a lot more energy, a lot more energetic than I was before, and I haven't lost any strength, which has been great. I'm a cyclist, and I've seen a big improvement in my cycling. So,
the new Allison has more energy, feels in control of my nutrition, and I feel a lot better. I feel more comfortable in my own skin, and really more healthy.
I used to travel a lot, and I'd get on the plane and think, wow, these seats have gotten a little bigger, not realizing that, no, I'm just a little smaller than what I used to be. And for me also, I'm a dancer on my off time, so it just kind of really affects the way that people look at you and see you, and that it truly is a life-changing thing.